Hi everyone, Dr. Nicole Lepera, the holistic psychologist here. As always, thank you to each and every one of my subscribers out there. The number is growing, it's incredible. Those of you who are not yet subscribed, if you like this video, please feel free to hit subscribe at the end. So I get a lot of questions a lot of the time about how the heck do I start? Okay, there's all these great tools. I know all of these new things that I should do, but how do I get going? So I wanted to create this video for you called A Morning of the Work, really highlighting, now I'm gonna say start in the morning. The reason why I think mornings are helpful for those of us that have a million things happening in our external world is many times the morning is the only time that we can have space just for ourselves, before our partners wake up, before our children wake up, before we have to do all of the things we have to do. For many of us, the morning can be the space just for us. That doesn't mean that we have to do this only in the morning. So if you are someone who it's not the morning for you, if there's time in an afternoon or in an evening that is more intuitive for space for you and you can carve out that space for you at a different time, go ahead. The important practice here is for many of us creating space. It could be even just 10 minutes. That's what we're going to start with, where we can begin to fill that time with these new behaviors to help us heal. So what are 3 steps? If you are going to do this in the morning, or really any part of the day, especially if this is a new habit, you might want to start by setting an alarm, right? Setting an alarm if it is in the morning for 10 minutes earlier than you typically wake up. If it's in the afternoon or an evening, sometimes this alarm is our reminder. Oh, there's this other thing I want to do at this time. Because initially, this isn't going to be your habit. We already have the things we do first thing when we wake up. We roll over, we look at our phone, whatever it is. So the newness of this alarm can help. It can bring to our conscious mind the fact that I want to do something different. So set that alarm, use that reminder. Once we wake up then, a lot of us gain value from having a space that's carved out for whatever we're going to do, whatever behaviors, activities, new practices we want to put in that space. This could be our own space. It could be a corner. It could be small for those of us that have limited resources. But having a place to go that's ours can create the intimacy that is really helpful for ourselves, separate from the rest of the world. So if you have a nook, a cranny, set it up. This will be the place where you go and you dedicate this time for you. So when the alarm goes off and this space is created, this is where it's hard. Now it's our decision. We have to make the choice to go to that space and to use that time. So in the beginning, this might mean you're just going and taking yourself to that space for you for 10 minutes. That is so incredibly important. In that space over time, you can begin to do those new things that you want to do, whether it's breath work or meditating. Don't do them all at once. Creating the space, setting the intention, going and carving out that time for yourself is such an important first step. So don't overlook it. Don't focus so much on what you're going to do in that space. Really just spend some time cultivating presence within your life for you. So if it's the morning, a morning in the work, set that alarm 10 minutes earlier. When that alarm goes off, go to that space that you've created for yourself. And even if you only spend that 10 minutes just sitting with yourself in silence, that's a great start. And then over time, you can begin to keep those small daily promises within that space to do all of the beautiful new things and create all of the beautiful new habits that's going to help you create the future that you want. I hope you found this video helpful. And as always, thank you for tuning in.